What's going on, guys? It's your boy ATF Cobra. Today I want to bring you guys some questions and answers that were questioned and answered. LOL. We have a Q&A that was answered by one of the core designers, gameplay designers of Battlefield 3. His name is Alan Kurtz, and he was talking about some of the issues that we face post-patch in Battlefield 3 and some questions that we have had to be answered. Not really, but one of the questions were about the Foregrip Suppressor combination. Another was about the scopes and does it have an effect on vertical recoil. Another was about the SKS and its bullet drop. And some of these questions are kind of important and kind of important to us as players. And they were answered, and hopefully we could now kind of rest on some of these situations, such as the Foregrip Suppressor combination. Is it viable to use it, and does it help your gameplay? And the answer is no. You're better off just going with the suppressor and just the sight. The foregrip decreases your aimed accuracy. It gives you an aimed accuracy penalty, so what you're going to be aiming down for is mostly medium to long range gunfights. So if you're going to be a little bit more inaccurate, then that means there's no point in using it except for shorter range gunfights. So if you do want to use the foregrip suppressor combination, make sure that you're not putting yourself in gunfights where you're going to actually engage your enemy at longer ranges, and besides the fact the suppressor is more for stealth and you're trying to stay hidden, so you're going to make sure that you're not running out into the open and you're flanking your enemy. So that's what it's used for, and that's why I think they did impact that the suppressor and make it a little bit more unusable for longer ranges, which makes kind of some sense. But at the same time, it did take out quite a few of our enjoyment of being able to go stealth and medium to long range gunfights. But anyways, like I said, the foregrip suppressor combination is out, and the new combination to use actually is the foregrip and the flash suppressor, which actually helps out your long range gunfights. I've been using that combination with just about every gun, and it works to almost every degree. Sometimes I will lose some gunfights, but it will be to my own knowledge, I'm thinking. But another question and answer that was answered was about the scopes. Do bigger scopes or smaller scopes, do you get any vertical recoil with the bigger scopes? And the answer is no. The only thing that changes when you use bigger scopes is the zoom and how fast you aim down sights. If you're using a bigger scope, you're gonna have a slower aim down sight, and if you're using a smaller, you're gonna have a lot quicker aim down sight, which makes sense. And it's true that none of your recoil is changed or anything like that, and a lot of people feel like it does, but when you think about it, it really kind of is in your head. When you're looking at yourself shooting with a lower scope, it looks as if you're not getting any type of recoil, and that's because you're not seeing the whole picture. But if you zoom in, you will actually see how much recoil your gun is getting, and it doesn't change regardless of what scope. Now if you're using a bigger scope, of course you're going to see how much recoil you have and how much recoil your gun is giving out. Because of that zoom, you're actually seeing exactly where you're aiming at and where your bullets are going. So that's why it feels like your vertical recoil is changed with different scopes. So there's nothing to worry about because there's really nothing that changes when you're using bigger scopes. So I'm going to start using a lot more different scopes on a lot of these guns that I never thought would have changed. So yeah, there you go. Some of your questions have been answered, and hopefully more to come, such as will they be reducing the flashlight and the laser sight. I hope they do just decrease it to some amount. I mean, not take it out completely, because it is useful when you can whip out a pistol and kind of hold your ground for a little bit until the reinforcement comes. But yeah, that's about it. They answered some of our questions, and I'm glad they did, because it means they're communicating with us. It means that they're listening to us and we're being heard, and that we're important, and that we're not being left in the dark, which is great. Other questions were battle recorder and a few other things that we as a community wanted as well, especially for YouTubers who like to record their content, and sometimes we're not always recording, sometimes we don't always want to record. So hopefully Battle Recorder is coming soon, especially if you guys aren't even recording at all and don't even have a YouTube channel, you just want to post up some cool clips or something crazy funny. Hopefully Battle Recorder will be here before Battlefield Bad Company 3. But that's all for your information for today, guys. If you want to read more about it, links in the description below. Be sure to like and subscribe. As always, it's been your boy ATF Cobra. Peace.